everyone, long time no see. So I'm just filming my dog here. His name is Weston. And I'm just doing that because I thought that he would be a little bit more exciting to look at than my face. But I've got some really big updates because it's been so long since I have made a video, and part of the updates will kind of explain that. So me and my boyfriend bought our very first condo together, and so we've just spent a lot of time moving and doing all of those projects in the house, like painting and all of that. And my nursery has been put up for a long time now, but then it's been the summer, which has been super busy as well. Lots of hiking and vacations and fun stuff like that. So before we get into the nursery, I just want to tell you guys, so half of the nursery is my boyfriend's hobby space. So I won't be showing the whole entire room, just the nursery section, because we kind of split our extra room in half, so that way he could have a hobby area and I could have a hobby area, which is really nice. And my nursery has absolutely no dolls in it. And that's because after we moved, I was like, you know what, I haven't really done anything with my dolls in so long. I think that like in the 3-month period, I probably only changed them like once or twice. And so I was like, I just feel like I need something big, something new. And for the longest time, I've wanted a full body silicone, and I did have one a long time ago, if you guys have been following my channel for that long. But she was kind of a boo-boo baby, and she was really fun to make like role play videos and stuff like that with. But I've never had like I would say ultra realistic full body silicone, mostly because I was like, you know what, I can't afford it. And so the only way that I could imagine that I could afford it was selling all of my other dolls in order to be able to put that sum together and get a full body silicone. So that's what I did, just changing stuff up. Also, I feel like if I have only one doll, it'll be a little bit less overwhelming for me, because I think a lot of the times I was like looking at my collection with my 3 dolls, and I was like, if I change one of them, then I'm going to change all of them. And oh wow, that sounds like a lot right now. It sounds so silly. But I think just being able to focus on one doll that I've really, really wanted, I think that's going to be a lot better. There's been a little bit of drama with the shipping of this doll, and so I'll tell you guys more about that probably in another video. But I'm really, really hoping that this doll will arrive this week. So we'll see. There should be a box opening soon. I'm a little bit stressed, but anyway, so let's go ahead and check out the nursery. So me and Weston made it into the nursery. I did have his blanket all rolled up as like a back support, but he decided that he needed a nest to sleep on, so that's what he did, which is totally fine. He looks really precious. I know he's kind of dark, so you can't see him, but he is sleeping. So I use this chair either to hold my dolls in, which is really nice, or I usually use it as a chair to knit or crochet in. And that's all my knitting and crochet projects at the current moment. And right above it, I have this piece of art that I made in high school. Since this is our very own condo, I wanted to hang up as much of the artwork that me and my boyfriend had. So there's that guy. And then just panning over. Our condo only has the skylights in the bedrooms. We don't have like actual real light fixtures. So we installed these like LED light pads that I think are normally for a garage, but both of our hobbies require us to look at fine detail with crochet, and then he does models. And so we wanted something that was going to make it super, super bright in here. I only turned on the LED pad on the opposite wall, so that way I didn't blind you guys. But when both of them are on, it's really good lighting in here, even at night, which is awesome. And up here on this shelf, I have my ball jointed doll. I haven't done too much with her lately. She's still in this gorgeous kind of Lolita outfit up here. And then all of her clothes are in here. I want to get something like a little bit more cutesy for all of her clothes, but for right now, she just has kind of this little mini dresser thing going on. And right underneath is the crib. I do have this little mobile. I'm not sure if this mobile was in the old nursery tour, but it's these really cool little crows that are just really neat. And I'm glad that I can finally have it over the crib using this little shelf thing. So I think before I had it over the changing table, which was still cute, but I like this a little bit more. And then the crib I'm pretty sure is the exact same as the other nursery. When I had 3 dolls in here, I did have the Boppy plus the little baby holder. And so since I'm just going to have 1 doll, I figured I probably don't need both in the crib anymore. But I just absolutely love this blanket. It was handmade by my mom's best friend right before I was born. She cross-stitched all the details, which is so cool. She did an awesome job. So that's still going well with the nursery theme, which is like kind of like yellows and nature still. And I'm glad that my boyfriend did let me pick all of the wall colors. I think yellow is just a really happy color in general, and kind of like energizing and exciting, which is perfect for a hobby room. But I also think it goes really well with my nursery. So it's kind of this like butter color, which is a little bit hard to see depending on the lighting. And then underneath the crib, I have this box, which just has all of the dolls' toys in it, like little trinkets and stuff. And I have 2 baby carriers as well in here. Don't really use those too often anymore, but every once in a while they come in handy. And then I still have this little wicker basket that has all the heavier blankets in it, which is kind of nice. And then panning over even a little bit more, I got this really nice, I don't even really know what you would call this. It's like kind of a dresser, like plus a little attachment piece on the top. But it works really well for storage, and it fits the part that I had on top of the old dresser perfectly. So it kind of acts as a actually really nice changing table. It gets a little dark under here, but other than that, I really like the setup. So, by the way, this is like a homemade Snuggle Me that I made. I did put the instructions for how I made it on my Instagram if you guys are curious. And then I've had this like little Rosie Reborn's decoration for a long time. I just thought I'd keep it. It's kind of cute. So in the first drawer here, and the one thing that I don't love about this like dresser is like the drawers kind of get stuck a little bit. So if you keep opening the same drawer, it's fine. But then if you had another drawer open and you're trying to get the other one, it can be kind of annoying. But anyway, here is all the girl clothes that I have. So they're all kind of folded so that way I can see everything. So here is just like some extra weighting supplies. So I have like the silicone beads, plus weighting materials, an extra body, some zip ties, just stuff like that in case my dolls ever need a little quick repair. I can have that ready. So this first little section is all sleepers that are long sleeve. And then after that, you get into like some rompers and overalls and like cute little dresses and stuff like that. So these are all kind of like one pieces. Then over here, I have all of the girl newborn / 0 to 3 month long sleeve clothes. So I think like up to here is long sleeve. And then the rest over here is short sleeve. In this little section, I have pants or like little like, is it called bloomers? What goes under the dress? Anyway, so I have all of that on the side here, plus a couple of bibs. So then you guys are going to watch me struggle opening the bottom one because I just opened the top one. Oh, actually that wasn't too bad. Okay. So I don't really have enough boy clothes to be able to sort of squish it in the same way that I did with the girl clothes. So I kind of have them more just like laid out and folded. This might kind of change as I get more stuff, or I can kind of like divide and put something else on this side. We'll see. The new doll that I'm getting is a boy, and he's 17.5 inches. So I don't know if he's going to be more preemie or more newborn. I typically do prefer a little bit of a baggier look. So a lot of people said that he was preemie, but I kind of have a feeling that I'm going to like newborn clothes on him a little bit more. So once I figure that out, I can kind of get this a little bit more sorted out, like the girls section. But for now, I have all of the newborn boy tops on this side. It's sort of organized by long sleeve and short sleeve. I think I literally only have like 2 short sleeves, which are on the top. The rest are long sleeve. And then these are more like newborn boy sweaters or like thicker stuff on this side. And then these are the newborn boy pants that I have. And then this is all the newborn boy sleepers or one-piece sets. Then as far as preemie goes, these are all of the preemie tops, which I actually do have quite a few preemie tops, a lot more than I thought, especially for a boy. Preemie pants, and then preemie sleepers. So we'll find out. If I end up not loving the preemie, I can always put the preemie away. So then going up here, in this little manila folder, I just keep all of the paperwork secure so that way I don't lose it. Obviously, there is not really anything in there right now because I don't have any dolls right now. But in this bin here, I have, I'm just going to pull this down all the way, which means I'm probably going to drop a few things, but that's okay. So I have all of the diapers. This is the only micro preemie one that I have. But this side is preemie. This side is newborn or size 1. And I just have, kind of a collection from many of doll box openings. So, you know what? I'm going to move the manila folder completely for now. I can put it back. All right. And then over here, I have all of the pacifiers. I have one little wee thummy, which I can't decide if I want to put in with the toys. Right now, he's kind of just hanging on top of the pacifiers, which I have in this little wooden box. I also have my magnets in there too, which I won't need for my silicone. But anyway, I'll probably, me, get another Reborn at some point. And then I have all of my bottles here. I've definitely downsized my bottle collection a lot. I only have, 6 bottles right now? My bottle collection used to be huge, so I've had to downsize quite a bit with that. And then over here, I've got my Just Matte powder and my powder brush. I have my boys brush and comb set and my girls. The wipes I don't use for the dolls. It's sort of a prop and sort of because sometimes I use it to clean up messes in here. Because, every once in a while, sometimes a little bit of paint will spill on the table or, something like that. So they're just handy to have. And then back here, I have their hair conditioner, which I do need to make more of that. The baby cologne, which the top did break, and so I still have the little plastic on it from when we moved. Because honestly, I'm kind of afraid to take the plastic out. But anyway, it's still there. And then I also have the baby powder. That's more of a prop. I don't really use the traditional baby powder for the dolls. And then the very top shelf, I have the thinner blankets, both boys and girls. At one point in time I did have them separated, but over time they've kind of just mashed up a little bit, which is fine. And then here are the two little wicker baskets that I used to have on top of that little caddy. Same things in them, I'm pretty sure, from last time. These are all of the boys' hats, and then boys' socks and mittens. And then this is same thing, but for girls. So I have all of the girls' hats. This little thing has their bracelets in it, and then these are all socks and mittens on this side. And then over here I have my prop formula, which I know so many people are like really against having formula for dolls. This formula was already expired. I got it from a family member who couldn't use it for their baby anymore. Actually, it was more of a friend that couldn't use it for her baby anymore because it was expired, and so it smells awful, but that's why it's in a bag and it's just used as a prop. So on top of that, I do have my porcelain miniature doll, which I won't take her out of here, but she's all bundled up inside of these padded socks just to keep her safe. I might display her at some point, but for now, I just kind of want her, you know, tucked away and somewhere protected. So there's all that. And then back in this corner here, I just have some extra stuff that I didn't really know where to put for the dolls. So I've got the boppy, and then I've also got their car seat back there. And I keep a backpack full of different sized clothes because I definitely go through phases in the doll collection where I'm like, oh, I want bigger babies or I want smaller babies. So I basically have like everything from like preemie to like 6-month size in that backpack, so that way I'm not starting fresh each time. I already have like some clothes that I like that I can use for the doll. So there's that. And then I won't get into too much detail over here because I know that you're here for a Reborn nursery video. But all of this is just like my crafting stuff. All of my amigurumi stuff that I've made up there, and then some like work in progresses, lots of yarn, notebooks, just fun stuff like that, my sewing machine, my Cricut, all of that. So yeah, so hopefully next time you do see this nursery, there will be a baby in it. But I thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!